Guys, you are currently watching a clip from our podcast, The Fellas. The full podcast is available exclusively on Spotify with video for free. So go ahead and follow us on Spotify. It actually helps us out more than you could imagine.
What's your dream car? Every lad's got a dream car.
I like a Jaguar F-Type.
Oh,
yeah, nice.
Not bad. What, the older
Convertible.
one of a new
the
New convertible one. Yeah,
I don't get this whole thing around car regs and new shape, all this. I prefer. So, for example, right, you've seen the new BMWs, M5s, M8s, whatever.
Ugly.
I
The
don't know
new
what it
front
means.
grille. I'm not personally a fan. My BMW is 2013, and I don't give a fuck.
Mine's
I love it.
2011.
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
What one have you got? Series 1 or something?
4 series.
I don't know what it looks
It's
like.
a
I'm
nice
not good with
you know,
cars.
it's like an, you know what it is? It's like an M4, but it's not an M4. It's a.
What is it,
for-
like a
just-
M4 without
Just
the
so the
fast.
car nerds out
is
there,
it?
no, it's a 435i.
Yeah.
It's a nice little car. It does me amazing. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, fantastic. And I don't
You
give a
drive
shit.
around London?
I don't give a shit about the. I used to,
Commission,
and then I moved to a new
charges.
flat without a parking spot, so I give it to my mum.
Oh, you've given it to your mum?
Yeah.
That's very kind.
What's your dream cars?
I love the Lamborghini Urus. Looks amazing.
Okay.
Like, you know the 4x4. You know the 4x4 Lamborghini.
Oh, yeah.
Like it just looks
Yeah,
very. Is that,
that
a?
does look
It seems like the perfect
Nah, but
blend between
that-
comfort.
Is that your dream? Like, are you really going to sit there and say your dream car's Lamborghini?
No, it's
definitely
a Rolls
something
Royce Wraith.
That's it. That,
I don't know what it looks
now
like.
that I come back. That I come back.
What
It's
are you
a
going
classic
for
car.
then?
See, I'm gonna take it back for all the gamers out there. Have you ever played Need for Speed Carbon back in the day?
Oh,
Might have, maybe.
maybe.
Checking anyway.
Yeah.
The final boss on the game was an Audi R8.
Oh.
Yeah, so an Audi
Alright.
R8. Yeah, but I'm actually talking about the
Yeah.
classic one. A little bit older than the new one. Love it.
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
How much is
but, you know what? It's probably not too much. I'm sure Mr. Cole Anderson could probably afford it these days.
How much
After
do you
that
get for being
Afterlife,
a
Red.
cameo on Afterlife? Is it
Yeah,
is
can
it
we
much
ask that?
money in
Can we
that?
ask that?
You can ask that if you want. To be fair, right? I
Yeah.
thought this was a bit weird. I went on a Talk Sport. You know, Jeremy Clarkson's doing that radio. Talk
Yes,
radio.
I have heard of
right?
that.
Yeah. No, not Jeremy Clarkson. Jeremy Kyle.
Jeremy Clarkson is my uncle. You're probably not going to believe this. You're
This
probably
is-
not
no,
gonna
this
believe-
is actually fucked.
Yeah. This is. We did a whole episode on this, and people didn't believe me. How
Jeremy
ridiculous-
Clarkson's
Jeremy
your-
Clarkson. You're talking about Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear, right?
Well, no, it's Jeremy Kyle. I got mixed
No,
up.
I know, but
Oh, okay,
we're
sorry,
talking.
sorry.
Okay.
But you actually Jeremy
Yes,
Clarkson.
Jeremy Clarkson. Yes. Have you
Really?
have you not seen the video of me test driving a Formula 3000 car on the? No. Okay.
Is this true?
Seriously,
was-
it's his mum's side
was
and it
from
is a
that.
joke.
That was from that. That was
Okay.
from that.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Test drive day Formula 3000.
And we
car.
did this entire video, and everyone in the chat was just like, cat.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But I like what point? Are you're just gonna need to take a
it was
selfie
like
and be
it was
bait
so
about it.
long. It was so.
you haven't got
for so long.
That's what I was saying. He needs to
Picture
take a
it. Yeah, you
selfie
did.
and be bait about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like it's one of those weird uncle situations where it's like you know each other, but it's not like a oh my god, uncle, you know. Like,
Uncle
it's not-
Clark.
And it's even like it's so weird. The more the fact that he's just been lying for the last 5 minutes, but he's done so well at it that like you deserve that.
Give me
Okay.
that fucking roll, buddy.
Surely not. You were in it as well. You were in
No,
it.
I'm the supporting act. I'm the supporting act.
I sold you anyway. I sold you anyway.
Anyway, sorry, what were we talking
Yeah.
about?
So
Jeremy
Jeremy
Kyle, talk sport.
Jeremy Kyle Talksport, right? I got invited on that, and he was proper open. He was like, he said to me, "Oh, did you have a relationship with Emily Atack?" And I was like, "This is like live as well." And I was like, "No." And then he was like, "How much you get paid for Afterlife 3?" Like proper like out there. And I was like, "Oh shit, can I say this?" But yeah, I don't mind. So it was proper like weird. He's a
Drop
weird
me the
bloke.
numbers.
Oh, no, wait.
Right.
Can I take a guess first?
Yeah. Take
yeah,
a guess. So it's
okay.
one day, about 4 hours filming.
Okay, I truly think that because from what I've heard, TV money is dog shit.
Yes.
Right? So let's get that off the bat.
Yeah.
And that's why I think you would have been paid
Go on.
about £1,000 for your time.
I think you
Okay.
got paid 500 quid.
Oh, for Afterlife 3. Pathetic. 1,800.
1,800.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
That's all right, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
you know what? That's
Yeah.
fucking decent. To be
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
For that, yeah.
4 hours
Do
work.
you
What's that?
reckon? Do you reckon though you got paid 1,800 because Ricky put you on a little nice one?
Nah.
I think
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because from what I've heard, like
TV is shit.
TV ain't. That's good TV.
That
money.
is good
I don't think you
for
get
a day.
You don't get paid that for your role normally. I don't think.
You reckon?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
I really
I
don't
think
think
not.
so.
no, I don't know you. I mean, you
Depends
had,
on the
you had
actor.
you had a scene.
But at the same
you had the line
time,
in
but
the
at the
scene.
same time, it also depends on how
Yeah.
many lines you had, and you had quite a few.
I did have quite
an
a few.
extra, as you would
For
say.
a what?
An extra. Would you? Is it a
You weren't
cameo or an
extra,
extra?
it was a
It was a cameo.
cameo,
that
it was a cameo.
Wasn't an extra.
Right.
Extras
It's
don't
important
talk.
to
Extras are the ones.
Waterloo Road.
No, extras. Extras.
They're shit.
I was speaking of someone
yeah,
you
but
get
it's-
paid
yeah,
if you say something.
So the more that happened in Waterloo Road to me, the more I got paid.
Yeah.
So when I was an extra, and it was just walking down the thing.
Yeah.
Got 30 quid, 45 quid.
That's shit. I was an extra.
Bro, I was 15, 16 years old in school. I getting taken out of school to go and
That's
sit in a
shit.
room full of girls at Waterloo Road.
Oh,
It was a lifestyle.
but you
But
wank.
then every time I'd like be in a scene where I get pushed or I had to say something, it'd be like 100 and something quid, which is still a lot for me.
Yeah.
No, so we have another producer that produces Pitchside, the podcast with Reeve and Theo, and he was actually an extra in it's 1917.
Yeah.
Is that the right one?
Yeah.
1917,
yeah.
the war one, right? And he was telling me, and he pulled up the video, and you can see where he is one of the soldiers in the trenches, right? And I was there like, man, how much do you get paid for something like that? And he was like, actually, it was pretty good money, right? So he
wow.
gets his 100 quid base
Yeah,
rate,
that's base,
right,
yeah.
for the day. But he said it's long days. Like, you
Yes.
are there early.
Yeah.
But he said, your money completely depends on one, what you're willing to do, and two, what happens. So he said, one, if you're willing to get your hair cut, that was an extra 30 quid.
Fuck off.
30.
No,
30 quid.
Well, no.
30 quid for a trim. You mad?
Well,
Yeah.
most of the times you pay for the trim. He's getting a free trim
Yeah.
and 30 quid.
They could do anything
Yeah.
to
Bro,
your
it's not
fucking
true.
yeah.
Look at this.
Right?
Not
No.
happening.
You'd be fucked.
Anyways, look. So he gets his 30 quid. He said, if it rained
Yeah.
on the day, you get an extra 50 quid. Right?
What?
Yeah.
Just stood
More
there
than a
looking at the
haircut.
clouds like,
Please rain.
rain.
He's like, yeah, because
Right.
he's doing outdoor work, isn't he? So
Okay.
he
Yeah.
gets, he gets the extra money if it rains.
Ridiculous.
There was, and yeah, if you said something, if you like if you uttered a word or you were told to say something,
Yeah,
it was like
it's more.
an extra 100, like an extra
is.
200, 300 quid.
It's something like that. Yeah.
And he was saying he went there and he met this guy that was an extra, as that was his full-time job. His full-time job was being an extra.
Yeah.
And he knew how to finesse these little like extra bonus P's. Do you know
It's
what I
not
mean?
his decision, is it? To get like a fucking.
No, but for like a haircut,
No.
he says
He'll just be like,
No,
oh,
when
come
you're
here.
an extra on these shows, if you make so obviously it's one person that manages all the extras, right? But it's not someone that's it's not a small role for them. It's quite a big role to manage hundreds of people. If you become friends with them, you're in. All sorts
Yeah.
can happen for you.
Really?
All
Mate,
sorts.
yeah,
all
100%.
sorts. I was trying to convince the woman on Waterloo Road to give me a role in the show.
yeah.
She was like, I can see what I can make happen. Because this little quirky little bastard. I was going for it.
Yeah. Well, no, you were the double, the stunt double, weren't you?
George Sampson.
George Sampson.
Do you know what that
what
is?
a guy.
Yeah, the dance.
Yeah,
solo.
so
Look, you're
that-
talking to a big
that-
fucking deal, by the way. I just
that-
want you to
yeah, what
know
can I
that.
say?
Paul,
Well,
like,
you
I
look
mean-
nothing like
I mean,
him.
no.
Can you dance?
Body double.
Right.
So they came up. So I'm sat there. They come up to me and they're like, "Listen, you get paid extra for this. We need to be the body double for George Sampson." I was like, "Well, he's very white. I'm not as white."
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, but you got the body." I was like, "Oh, well, we really didn't have that much of a body to be
No.
honest." So anytime he'd obviously need if they needed to shoot scenes where his body was, it would cost a lot to just bring him in because he's a star or whatever at the time. So they were like, "Right, we'll just get you to come in and you just do anything where his face isn't in it."
Just like back shot.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
well, it wasn't back. That's
no,
a different type
anything,
of movie.
No, anything without the head in it, because we didn't have the same haircut.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so nothing
Well,
without the head.
you know what? We should fucking try and get George Sampson on the pod.
That
Like,
would
how
be
funny
really
would that
sick.
be?
Is he anything though now?
You know what?
No, I didn't even know. I didn't
No,
watch
but he's
what
got
it
a good
was.
story. I think he's got a good
Has he?
story. You know who I'd like to have on this podcast, and I'm not sure if you guys remember him. Do you remember Frankie Kokoza?
Yes, the X
The
Factor.
X Factor star.
Just a snort bag
that-
all
Is he
the
the
yeah,
time.
guy
yeah.
that did the Chico
We
song?
get him on. We do a better back.
Nah.
No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what did he say? He
The
did what?
Chico song. The
No, it wasn't him.
He's actually a
He got
scaffolder
kicked.
now.
He got kicked off of X Factor. Didn't he?
But he was a
Shit, innit?
massive star. He had all the girls tatted on his ass. Remember?
Yeah,
Remember that? No.
it was a big thing back
Frankie,
Yeah, it was a
Frankie
big thing. It was like,
Kokoza,
he was
yeah.
like, oh yeah, he's meant to be like proper lang and all that stuff.
What's happened to him now?
Scaffolder apparently.
Yeah.
but
Oh, he's
it's
dropped
a good
off.
story.
You
to
should
hear.
get him on.